welcome to another installment of MountCast. My name is Morgan Carpenter.
And I'm Sydney Dotson.
And today we have with us Maria Bruce. Maria is a senior here at the Mount, and she is in charge of the Carpenters Anniversary / Tribute Concert. So today we're going to learn a little bit more about that with an interview with her. So Maria, could you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself and this event?
Yes, so I'm a senior, like you said, and I'm double majoring in psychology and music. I plan to go back for my master's in music therapy once I graduate. So this event that I'm planning, it's an anniversary / tribute concert to the Carpenters. This year marks 50 years since the Carpenters started and 35 years since Karen Carpenter died. If you guys don't know much about Karen Carpenter, she had anorexia, so she died with complications due to anorexia. So I've always wanted to do some form of tribute to the Carpenters because they've had amazing music, and Karen's always been a huge inspiration to me as a female vocalist. So I've always wanted to do a tribute concert to them, and being a psych major, we've learned a lot about eating disorders, and we've learned that eating disorders are one of the least funded mental illnesses in our society, and it's one of the most prevalent. So I've always, I figured that would be a perfect opportunity to raise money and awareness to eating disorders, and then also just have fun and, listen and sing along to Carpenter songs, and so it'll be a great time.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. So who will be performing in this concert?
So we have all the voice majors, so there's 4 voice majors including myself, and then we have a couple faculty members, and then as well as some professionals coming in. So we have some professional musicians as well as one professional or a couple professional vocalists.
Okay, and where is this and when is it?
It is at the University Theater, Mount St. Joseph University Theater, February 25th at 2 o'clock.
All right. And so how has your time at the Mount affected this project in particular? How did being here at the Mount allow you to do this?
I think definitely just combining both of my majors. Like I said before, I've always loved the Carpenters. I grew up listening to them, and I've always wanted to put on some kind of concert, doing performing their music. And then just learning about eating disorders and how they're the least funded, and just being able to help such a great cause. All the proceeds for this event they're going to the Eating Recovery Center to help people struggling with eating disorders. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Just kind of combining both of my majors.
Okay, yeah. So you said that she suffered with anorexia.
Yes.
Correct? So and you said it's going to benefit those who are struggling with the same types of disorders. So is that where the ticket money is going to?
Yep, all the ticket money. So none of the musicians, no one in this event is getting paid. Everyone's doing it like a volunteering to do it. So all the proceeds are going to the Eating Recovery Center, and I'm hoping to sell at the theater, because if we sell out, that's over $10,000 to the Eating Recovery Center, which is
really
huge.
Awesome.
So.
And so, is this event exclusively for Mount students, or is it open to the public?
Oh, it's open to the public.
Okay.
I was doing, Jim Scott's emceeing the event, and he's a big radio guy.
Yes, yeah.
So I went on 700 WLW, and I've been on the paper, I've been interviewed everywhere, so we're trying to get as many people as we can. So, but we would love a bunch of students to come.
And so,
support.
Yeah, how can we get tickets?
Through eventbrite.com. You can just type in the Carpenters Anniversary Concert in Eventbrite, and then tickets are $10. But you can also just go to Google and type in the Carpenters Anniversary Concert. It's the first thing that comes up.
We can put a link to the Eventbrite on our Twitter.
Yeah, we'll link it on our Twitter. So if any of our followers or anyone out in the Mount community wants to, come see this awesome event, and it's going to a donation, so it's a worthy cause.
Great
charity. And definitely a great thing to get out and do. And who wouldn't want to listen to some Carpenters music?
Yes.
Especially since my last name is Carpenter, and I might be a distant relative.
I hope you are. That would be so cool.
If I am a distant relative, I will look this up on one of the sites online, Ancestry.com.
Send your
maybe.
DNA.
I'll send my DNA and see if I'm distantly related. If so, there's even more of a reason for you to go.
Yes.
So, another question, a more personal question.
Yeah.
So you're a senior, you're nearing your end of your time here at the Mount. Do you have any advice to younger students on how they can make a difference, either here on campus or in the community, seeing that you're, putting on such a great event, and you're making a difference here at the Mount and in the community, and hopefully, you raise a lot of money for this group. So how would you give some advice to us younger students?
Wow. I guess just kind of follow, the cliche thing is to say follow your dreams, but I guess just kind of just get involved, get into every club you can, make a bunch of friends, and just kind of, I don't know, just think big, think for the bigger picture. So this kind of came together, like I had this idea, I brought it to the chair of the music department, he thought it was amazing. And I honestly didn't think it was going to become as big as it has. And I was on the front page of like 4 different newspapers, and I was shocked. So yeah, definitely, like I never thought that I would be able to put on such a huge event. Yeah. And I'm doing it. So, for all the people that think they can't do something, they can. Yeah. You just got to put your mind to it.
I mean, it's so big that my grandma, who doesn't get on the internet ever, shout out to my grandma if you listen to me. I know you don't because you don't know how to use Twitter. But my grandma texted me. The only form of communication that she can do that's from the 21st century is texting. Yeah. But she still puts a space between every letter.
That is awesome.
But she texted me and said that the Carpenters' anniversary concert was at the Mount and if I was going. So if my grandma Marge knows about it, then everyone knows about it because
you guys should come. Recruit
everyone
all
needs
the
to come
majors.
Because it sounds awesome, and I'm sure there's gonna be great music, some great musicians, and it's a worthy cause. So why not?
Yes. February 25th in the Mount Theater, and you can get your tickets at Eventbrite. We'll link it, and you can even Google it. She said, so that's pretty cool.
And that's $10 for everyone.
$10 for everyone. Yep.
$10.
And all the proceeds go to the Eating Recovery Center.
All right.
Okay, so now we're going to play a game called Truth or Truth, just to get to know Maria better. All right. Jeez. So I have a few questions that I want to ask her. Okay. So, truth or truth?
I guess truth.
Okay. What is your weirdest habit?
My weirdest habit? Wow. I don't really call it weird, but I bite my nails. I mean, that's like... I don't know if that's like the weirdest habit. I have to think about it. I play with my hair. Yeah, I'll like knot it, too. And then I it's terrible, and then I have to like rip it out, and I'll twirl my hair a bunch, and then it knots.
What's your weirdest habit, Morgan?
My weirdest habit? I don't really have habits. I don't think like I just
they come and go.
They kind of come and go. Things. Like I do weird things in spurts. So like. For a while, maybe this is weird to other people, but I've done it my whole life. Like, so I danced for a long time. I still dance. And since my feet have so much, like, I don't want to say muscle, but so much, like, dexterity, like, I can use my feet for a lot of things. If I drop something on the floor, I'm picking it up with my toes, and my foot is bringing it to my hand. So is that weird? Like, do other people do that? Like, because I feel like other people don't do that as much.
Talent.
I feel like it's a talent. That's why I don't think it's weird, because I can also text with my toes.
Oh my God.
So I'm sorry that this is a podcast and you can't see a video of this, and I'm sure you don't believe me, but maybe one day I'll prove it to you. I can text with my toes at a good pace.
That's awesome.
All right, cool. Maria. Truth or truth?
Truth.
Okay. What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? I mean, I'm going to get really depressing on you guys, but ending up alone, I guess. I feel like that's a lot of people's fear.
Yeah. Well, if you listened to our podcast last week, we talked about the Love Doctor and how he said...
Did you go to that event?
No, I didn't.
Well, he said, the Love Doctor apparently said that if your biggest fear is to end up alone, you should look at yourself every day and say, I would so date me, and you'll never end up alone.
Date me.
That's awesome. So we've solved your biggest fear there.
We just keep plugging the dude.
Also, scorpions, probably. Ooh. Super random. I've never seen one.
I've seen one at the zoo,
but
no,
they freak me out.
Yeah.
So, what's your biggest fear, Sydney?
Oh my God, probably dying.
Yeah,
and
I'd say times 2.
Yeah.
That's definitely my biggest fear.
Or just being old.
Yeah, the fear of being like, I don't know. Hopefully, it's cooler when I'm old and like, I don't know, maybe
old, alone, and then about to die.
Yeah, that's just like a triple whammy right there.
Get bit by a scorpion and die.
Yeah,
that's true. So death is definitely.
At least you didn't die alone. The scorpion was probably there.
Yeah, scorpion's there with you.
There we go.
All right, truth or truth?
Truth.
All right, what is the biggest lie that you have ever told?
The biggest lie? Wow, you guys are coming up with good questions. I'd have to think about that one.
I can go if you want me to.
Okay, yeah, you go.
So one time I had this job, and I put in my 2 weeks, but I never showed up that week. and they were like, if you don't come in, I hope they're not listening. Oh my god. If you don't come in, then you can't put this on your resume. So I was like, okay. So I came in the last day, and I just started crying because I didn't want to be there. And they're like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, my uncle died.
Oh my god.
And I was like, they were like, really? What was wrong? I was like, yeah, he had cancer. My uncle's alive, healthy, doesn't have cancer, and I felt guilty about it ever since, but I got to leave, and I still got to put it on my resume. So.
Oh my god.
That's terrible. Yeah, it is.
Do you regret your biggest lie?
No.
No.
He's still alive. I was afraid that it would, like, make him have cancer or something. Like, karma.
Yeah, like karma.
But he's still okay, so.
All right, prayers that your uncle still stays okay.
Gosh.
And that your lie never sees it through.
I hope they aren't listening.
I don't think I could top that, but I mean,
Yeah,
I've lied. I know, that is. I don't know. I mean, I've emailed a bunch of professors saying I was sick.
Yeah.
When I wasn't. I just didn't want to go to class. Or, I guess calling in work, doing the same thing.
Yeah. I used to do that a lot when I worked retail and we had a large staff and you could call in really easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would always call and be like, oh, I'm so sick. I'm sorry. I can't come in. And then one time I had a manager really push me and she was like, how sick are you? And I was like, okay, we're not going there. Because now you're going to see through my lies. Yeah. So I'd say I feel like I just do a lot of small lies.
Yeah.
I don't really have one large lie that I put a lot of effort into that on those shows, kid shows, they always do that when the kid does this big lie.
Yeah.
And then they always get found out at the end.
Because they go to the arcade or whatever.
Yeah, you skip school and you go hang out with your friends or something. I never did that. I never had a big lie. I just feel there were a lot of little lies in my life. Oh, I'm too sick. Oh, I'm too too tired to go here. I mean, I do that a lot. My friends will be like, oh, you want to go out? Oh man, I got a lot of homework.
I actually just thought of a big lie, actually. So my last name's Bruce, and so a lot of people ask me if I'm related to Jay Bruce, the baseball player.
Yeah, for sure.
And back in high school, I lied to my friend, and for a full week, an entire week, I told her that I was related to Jay Bruce, and I sent her pictures of his house and said that we would go there for a party sometime.
Oh my god!
I just went on Google and typed in big houses, big mansions, whatever.
That's so
and then I
great.
sent it to her, and she believed. She told her whole family she was meeting Jay Bruce and the entire rest. And then I had to break it to her the day of, I was.
The day of.
Oh man.
Yeah, so we're not gonna go see him because I'm not related to him.
Yeah, not really.
I actually have a restraining order.
Actually, I can't go there at all.
All right, last one. Truth or truth?
Truth.
Okay. Do you feel like a pancake is considered a waffle?
I think they're two separate things.
Are you going to ask my opinion on
Yes.
this? I'm going to say that a pancake and a waffle are different because don't they have different ingredients? You put more of something in one because there's no way. The texture in the interior of a pancake is not the same as the texture in the interior of a waffle.
I agree.
And they taste different. Because waffles have more vanilla in them. I swear. Belgian waffles have more vanilla in them.
A Belgian waffle.
Okay, well, are we getting discreet here and saying Belgian waffles are not in the waffle family?
A regular waffle from Waffle House.
I hate Waffle House. Okay. Sorry, Waffle House.
Definitely not a plug for
Not
Waffle
a plug for Waffle House this week.
Okay, well, I thought Noah was going to come across the table at dinner today and hit me because I said this. But a waffle is a pancake. But a pancake is not a waffle. It's just a square. Wait.
It's a rectangle.
A rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. Because you can get a waffle at IHOP, International House of Pancakes. But you cannot get a pancake at Waffle House.
I think that's just because of Waffle House's lack of ability to create
diversity
in the breakfast food world. And that is why I don't like Waffle House, because I am a large proponent of diversity in everything that I do, especially my breakfast foods. So I don't think I should be limited to just a waffle. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Maybe that's why Waffle House is second to IHOP.
It's true.
It is. It's true.
Yeah.
So you do believe that waffles are pancakes?
No. Wait, yeah.
Yes, you did. You just said you did.
Waffles are pancakes. Pancakes are not waffles, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, well, tweet us at MSJU Podcast and tell us whether or not you believe that waffles are pancakes, but pancakes are not waffles. Or maybe you have some other thing that you'd like to believe, like Waffles and Pancakes are distant relatives, but they don't like each other anymore, so therefore they no longer correlate at Waffle House, only at IHOP when they have to. You never know. So just tell us your opinions.
Yeah. And then come see the Carpenters Anniversary Tribute Concert
Tell your
on
friends.
February 25th.
So go to IHOP or Waffle House if you really choose, and then go to the Carpenter Anniversary Tribute Concert because it will be worth it, and your money goes to a great cause.
And what time is it?
2:00.
2:00. All right. You know you don't have anything better to do. 2:00, February 25th.
And it's a Sunday.
It's
no
a
one
Sunday.
does anything on Sunday.
Yeah, go to church with your grandma and then take her to the Carpenters.
Yes.
Take her there because you know she'd love it.
And tickets are only $10.
Yep.
And we'll link the link on our Twitter.
All right. Well, thank you, Maria, for
thank you
joining
so much
us.
for having me.
And thanks, everyone, for listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.